welcome back to the Dogfather Modeling Toys. This will be the first in a few videos about things I picked up at the KNOXVILLE Fan Expo. And if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, please. If you don't subscribe, at least give me a big thumbs up. Let me know. But the subscribing and the thumbs up is the most important things to YouTube. Leave a comment. That said, let's get on with the video. Okay. I was walking around Knoxville. I ran across this metal lunchbox. Back in the good old days when they used metal. Now you're lucky if it's vinyl. Let me see here. I can't find a date on this. Maybe it's on the thermos. Well, it says 1978, so this has got some years to it. But it's the Battlestar Galactica lunchbox. And the door that opens up, you got some Cylons, a Cylon Raider, and 2 Vipers, and the Battlestar Galactica. On the back side, you got a few Cylons, Boxy and Muffet. And where the handle is, you got a Cylon Raider and a Viper. And on this side you got Colonel Ty, Athena, and Admiral, that was the other Battlestar, Commander Adama. And on the other side, you got a few of these alien creatures. The lady singer with 2 mouths and 4 eyes. And the Orions. And this part that got me. Okay, there's the Orion. He's going after Cassiopeia. And they put Starbuck and Apollo at the very bottom. They were they were the stars of the show. Not Boxy. And this is unusual for a lunchbox of this era. And there's Boxy and Muffet again on the thermos, but most times you can't find the thermos to go with these. And I remember I had it wasn't Battlestar Galactica, I think it was $6 Million Man, or I can't remember who all I had. Planet of the Apes. I'd like to find one of that. Mine rusted out. But this is how we took our lunches back in the mid-70s. And then you got Vipers and Cylon Raiders and Cylons. Another picture of the Galactica with a Viper. Then you open the top up. Okay, good. You open the top up. Your mom would put something for you to drink in there. Or maybe pack some soup, since this thing would be insulated. And time lunch rolled around, it'd be cooled off. Then you screw that on there, and there's your cup for your drink or your soup. And yeah, it went in there. Now, this one's missing. It had like a metal rod right here. Just stick down and hold your thermos in place. And then you'd pack, your mama would pack your lunch in there in that space there. And that one. And so you got this. Well, if Scott Davis is watching this and you had a Battlestar Galactica lunchbox, I bought it. They gave me some safety first rules. Careful on the teeter-totter and throw away your garbage and watch out for cars. So then you got the little metal snap. Now after a while, lunchboxes got cheap. They were plastic with a little plastic clip. And well, that's when I started eating lunch at school. And well, that brings back memories there. And here's the second thing I bought. And I was surprised these were cheap. These are, the guy said, original Planet of the Apes action figures from the 70s. I looked on their backs, it didn't show a date, so it's hard to tell. But it said patent pending or patent something. Let's show you here on Zaya's here. So you got Mego Corp, patent pending, made in Hong Kong. So I don't know if these are original. They're awful loose, like I remembered. So there's Dr. Zayas. And Dr. Zayas has been going to the gym. He's looking at that six-pack there. Now, one thing that got me as a kid, I mean, Dr. Zayas wore an orange suit, while these guys wore, while this Zayas wore tan and brown. And the second one I got is a Dr. Zira. Same thing, I looked on her back and didn't show no date. But I'm willing to bet these are 70s. Look at that stitching, looks old. And I'm not going to undress her in front of everybody. That wouldn't be nice. But yeah. And I think she was the only female in the Planet of the Apes line. They didn't make a Nova or anything like that. Matter of fact, they didn't even have Taylor. They had a generic a man wearing a blue jumpsuit with a helmet called Astronaut. Because I think Charlton Heston didn't want his image. Well, they could easily made the Astronaut into Taylor, just not made it look like Charlton Heston. But later on, Charlton Heston gave his rights. I think I've got a few Meagle ones with him and some 12-inch. I think I have a 12-inch one of Taylor. I'm not for sure about that one, but I do know I have a Meagle one. It was a special edition. I got them at Toys R Us. But enough about that. I'm not here. But he's closed. Now she's dressed about like she was in the movie. Green jacket, green dress with a little logo there. Supposed to be leather, but I think it's like vinyl. And then Dr. Zaius has got some sort of ape language on his boots. Probably saying, this is your right foot, this is your left foot. But I don't think the original Dr. Zaius came with a weapon. I know the Gorillas did. And you see they made his hands sort of rough, making it look like hair. Like I said, he's got that rubber band wiggle there. Now my original Dr. Zaius that I had when my original, I think my mother got a piece of elastic and did the same thing in what this one is. So see, you pull it down so far, you see the elastic right there. Well, my mom tried her best, and you know, because the elastic goes around each arm, each leg, into his hips, up. I forget where, but well, whatever. But she couldn't get it tight enough, so when you played with Zaius, he was like a jellyfish. He'd fall over. Standing was not even possible. But give my mom an A for effort. So that's two things I picked up in Knoxville. And if you made it this far, I'd appreciate it. And be on the lookout for more things. I got at least 2 more videos separate. I don't want to like... sorry about that. Bulk everything up into one video. Oh, God almighty. I'll find zero in a minute. So, with that said, have a good weekend until the next video. And until the next video, I'll see you out there. Bye-bye, human.